Hello everyone, Pallytime here. Welcome back to the Free Time series. It's 3:16 in the morning. I've been at this for a long time now. Don't worry, I'm taking breaks. We are on the Barbarian still. I'm going to go ahead and walk you guys through the build before we do any gameplay, because I haven't done that yet, really. And then we could jump into a rift, and I could show you guys the Barbarian dream, show you what it's like. So, first things first, Frenzy with Berserk. This is so we could generate Fury. I probably don't need this anymore. I just haven't taken the time to actually switch it out. Then we have Whirlwind with Dust Devils. This is how we're dealing the majority of our damage, our AoE damage anyway. Then we have Call of the Ancients with the Ancients Fury. These guys are going to be auto-attacking and generating Fury for me. It's really, really cool. If we get good density, I could spin forever and ever and ever and never have to worry about Fury generation at all. It's awesome. Wrath of the Berserker with Insanity. This just increases our damage dealt and everything. It makes us better at everything for a short time. Warcry with Impunity, this is for defense purposes, and then Battle Rage Bloodshed, this is for damage dealing purposes. Bloodshed, we enter a rage that increases our damage by 10% and our critical hit chance by 3%, and then critical hits cause an explosion of blood, dealing 20% weapon damage to all nearby enemies. So the idea is we do a fuck ton of AoE damage with this. The passive Nerves of Steel, this is basically the Barbarian's Sheet Death. Fatal damage instead reduces you to 15% life for 3 seconds. Afterward, you take 95% reduced damage. Can only occur once a minute. Then Ruthless, you deal 40% additional damage to enemies below 30% health. A way to kind of just clear content faster. We have Berserker's Rage. You deal 25% additional damage while near maximum Fury. We can get to maximum Fury really, really easy with our Ancients. And then Rampage increases your strength by 1% for 8 seconds after killing or assisting in a kill of an enemy. This effect stacks up to 25 times. So just a damage increase, again, for AoE clearing content. And then as far as gear goes, we have 3 pieces of the Immortal King set that I've been able to farm today. The Immortal King set, we call in our Ancients, and they last until they die, which is why these guys are standing around me still, and don't simply last for 20 seconds. And then our 4th piece set, which I'm getting with our Ring of Royal Grandeur, we reduce the cooldown of Wrath of the Berserker and Call of the Ancients by 3 seconds for every 10 Fury that we spend. These guys are going to be generating Fury for me, so I can just spend Fury non-stop with Whirlwind and reduce the cooldown of Wrath of the Berserker and Call of the Ancients by a very significant amount. That's really the only set we have going on right now. We do have the Conviction of Elements, which used to be an Intellect ring, and I just repurposed it. Really, really good stats on this one. Really good ring. And other than that, we're just using the Bane of the Trapped, we're using the Enforcer, and we're using Bane of the Powerful, just because I already had these leveled, and it was more convenient to just swap those in. Obviously, the build's not done. This is another progress video. This is on Torment 4. Torment 4, on a character that I just fucking made today. I made this play session. So we can get initial Fury just by putting on our defensive shout, and then you could just see how easy Torment 4 already is. We'll be able to walk right through this no problem. Hopefully we get some good density, because that's really where this build shines. Just gonna do some single target stuff. Unfortunately, my little war buddies are walled out here. Once they get into combat and they start swinging, I mean, I'm spinning right now. I'm spending Fury like a crazy amount, and I'm not even losing it. It's still there. We're not even missing it. This is only step 1 in the build. Eventually, we would take out, I think anyway, this is what I'm theory crafting. I'm thinking we would take out the Fury generation and just go with Sprint so we can move around a bit. Wow, that was the shortest level ever. Because, I mean, obviously you want mobility with this. You're able to kill stuff so fast. You want to kill everything really fast. I mean, I could definitely see this build being super duper effective at fucking clearing rifts. I mean, like crazy. Also, I was working on the Greater Rift farming method for getting gear, and it was going really well. I got myself up to like 21, 22, something like that. in that first farming run. And then I was just like, well, I'm tired of doing this. I'm going to go do other stuff. I played with Rurikon and Hengist a little bit, played with Girlfriend Time, and here we are. This is the character that we have now. As you can see, Torment 4, not a big deal at all. I was just showing you Torment 4 because basically this is the last Torment that I tried. I believe I've gotten a few extra pieces. I already have Focus and Restraint ready to go for a strength character. I'm not using it right now because I don't know how I would really fit that in. Also, another reason I'm not using it is because we need the Ring of Royal Grandeur to get these set bonuses right now from Immortal Kings. So once I have a few more pieces of the Immortal King set, we can go back and maybe try to work that in somehow. I don't think it'll be that hard, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Conduit! As if we needed help with AoE damage. Yeah, that's what I need. Yeah. I don't have any fury now. Man, conduits are so good. What's up with these tiny ass little levels? What is this? But I mean, as you can see, on this difficulty, it's pretty face rolled. Again, this is Torment 4. This is not Torment 6. And really, there's not much complexity to this build as of right now. We're just kind of walking in, spinning. Our Ancients are dealing a ton of damage because we have that Enforcer leveled up so high. And then all we do is reap the rewards, man. This is the build that Girlfriend Time has been using for the entirety of this season. She's about Paragon level 200 or so. And, you know, we've cleared in co-op a Greater Rift 42 together. Me on my Wizard and her on her Barbarian. And I just assumed that she was doing a lot of work. Because, like, the Wizard, man, I constantly have to think about positioning. I constantly have to think about my cooldowns. I have to think about my resource management, my health. How many cheap deaths have I used already because I'm so squishy? Dude, this is just like, hey, every minute and a half, make sure you shout. And then, you know, use Berserker's Rage, too. I mean, you have to use that, like, every 30 seconds, but... I mean, other than that, man, you just kind of right-click. And everything dies. What the fuck, Barbarian? Now, that being said, this is crazy fun. I did have a lot of concerns leveling up. I was playing the Barbarian. As you guys saw, I got it to like level 34 or something without a power level. Well, you didn't actually see that, so you're going to have to take my word on it. Let's get to double channeling. God, this is a weird-ass rift. Anyway, I leveled it up to 34, and it was just dull. I was not having any fun at all. I mean, I didn't feel like I was doing any damage to anything ever under any circumstances. It just, like, the kit wasn't fun. But this whole spin to win thing, I don't know how much it translates over to a viewing experience, but this is fun as shit to play. The simplicity in it is just great. I don't really know why. It's a lot more relaxing than the Wizard is, that's for sure. Anyway, this is Torment 4. Obviously, we could do Torment 4 very, very easily. So let's take it up to Torment 5. Why the fuck not? Alright, here we go. Torment 5. Same thing. I don't expect it'll be very hard. Already melting stuff immediately as we get in. Good density, though. Look at this. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. Let's go down here. Let's just go for a little tour. So if you guys are still watching this video, first of all, thank you. I know, the other day, I don't know if I'm butthurt about it or not, but the other day someone sent me a screenshot of their, you know, recently watched videos, or it was my channel, actually. Okay, this is a little bit harder. These guys are hitting pretty hard. Sent me a screenshot of, you know, the videos on my channel, and they were like, well, this is what I did today. And it showed that they had watched all of my Heroes of the Storm content. And there were 2 Diablo videos there that motherfucker did watch, like, mixed in there. And I was like, so you don't like Diablo? Is that what you're saying? I mean, I'm not butthurt about it. Obviously, I want people to enjoy any content that I make. Let's be very clear about that. But I just thought it was kind of funny. I definitely noticed it. So, if you're watching this video, first of all, thank you. If you watch any of my videos, first of all, thank you. But I'm thinking that while we're leveling this character, just intermittently, I'm going to pick a topic, pick a character that's relevant to what's going on in Heroes of the Storm right now. Because, you know, we have this whole eternal conflict going on right now, where they're pushing really hard for this Diablo content. They really want people to be excited about this Diablo content. And a lot of the characters that are being introduced are obviously from Diablo 3. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe we can go into the story, perhaps, and find everything that there is to know about Knight Leoric or King Leoric, and maybe find what we can about the Crusaders, and just listen to that audio and get a little bit of lore in here while we're doing all this leveling stuff. I thought that might be interesting. You can give me your feedback down in the comments on whether or not you'd like that kind of thrown in here with the rest of this leveling stuff. Looks like we have a goblin right here. Oh, there he is. I was going to say, I don't see him. My single target damage is pretty shit compared to all this AoE stuff we have going on. But as you can see, this Torment 5, not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. The Ribbed Guardian has arrived. Complete face roll. No effort expended whatsoever. None. Zero. I love it. Oh my god, this is the best. This is the best. Alright, Torment 6, let's try. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's get all this stuff. Waka waka waka. Alright, here we go. Oh, we got a yellow pack right at the start. We're gonna figure out where where we fit into the world pretty quick, aren't we? I'm gonna let my ancients wail away over on that guy. I'm gonna focus on this trash over here. Already taking a lot of health damage. Alright, let's get some single target deeps out. How about that? Definitely a big spike up in health reserves of these guys. My cheat death is about to proc, I'm assuming. I hope so. We may just be healing enough that we don't need the cheat death. I'm not too sure. We have Wrath of Berserker here in just a second. That's going to be a pretty big damage increase. And now my pets are focusing on the right guy now. So we're going to be able to take him down. Okay, that got a little antsy there for a second. Not that bad. Nom nom nom. Alright, let's keep looking. Let's keep spinning. Let's spin off in this direction. Got a blue pack. Shielding Orbiter Frozen Molten. Well, they didn't last long. I guess they forgot to bring their shield to this? I'm not too sure. I just realized we can actually have, if I cast my other spells too, my other shouts, we can have 100% uptime on Wrath of the Berserker. That's crazy. Look at this. I'm gonna have 100% uptime on Wrath of the Berserker. Look at this. I can cast it again before the duration ends. I didn't know that was a thing. I feel like I just learned something about myself that was pretty obvious. I don't know. Hi, Yellow Pack. How are you? I'm just gonna Wrath of the Berserker over here. I hope you don't mind. Oh, the cool thing about Wrath of the Berserker is that you can't be crowd controlled. So, like, things like Jailer, you just kind of shrug them off. It's like, yeah, whatever. I was almost jailed there. Who cares? Man! I haven't even stopped moving yet. God, this density is badass. Look at this. Oh, this is awesome. Just spinning through it, not a care in the world. You don't even get collision when you're spinning. It's like you walk right through enemies, whatever. God, this whole time I thought barbarians were like working really hard. I thought they were doing all kinds of work. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of the barbarian life. Let's go in here. So I do think I'm gonna have some issues with single target damage. But I mean, this is tier 6, and I just went through it with my eyes closed, basically, on a character who's like 4 hours old or something. No. I don't know how old the character is. We could check the playtime here in a moment. Now, granted, I did have some advantages of already having items kind of set aside. For instance, the weapon was already sitting around, and I just repurposed it from an intelligent weapon to a strength weapon. The Ring of Royal Grandeur was already there, just hanging out. The Convection of Elements already there, just hanging out. And of course, the Greater Gems, we had previously leveled those up on our Wizard. I'm just astonished. Astonished at how easy this is. Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and get out of here. We need to gamble. We don't have a lot to gamble with. But we can go ahead and gamble. Based on how that went, I'm thinking I'm just gonna fucking take Frenzy out. Like, let's put Wrath of the Ancients or something on my left click. Let's do that. So here you go. A Wrath of the Ancients. We need the Ancient's Fury rune, so we'll put that on our left click. You know what? Fuck it. Let's not do that. Let's just put Sprint on our left click. That's easier. We're gonna be sprinting all the time. Let's just do that. So put that back, and then Sprint on the left click. And like, I don't need to auto attack ever, so I don't think. Oh, I can't. Can I put Whirlwind on my left click? Because I don't mind that. Yeah, we can do that. So we want Dust Devils, because we don't have that set. And then Sprint on our right click. Should we do... I know there's a Tornado one for Sprint, too. Let's get some Fury. So I could be doing all kinds of tornadoes, man. I don't know if that's good or not. Or that's never stopped me before. Besides, I don't have a fucking clue what I'm doing yet. We're just figuring things out. We are going to roll for Belt. Trying to get the Immortal King's Belt. We got the Cord of the Chimera. Chance to create a chaos field that binds and slows enemies inside for 4 seconds. I'm good. I'm good. Let's do it. Let's uncover what amazing legendaries we have that are all shit. The Wailing Host, everybody. Oh man, so good. Well, that's the new Barbarian, already making leaps and bounds in progress. I'm just gonna farm some tier 6 for a little while, try to get some more set pieces. The next time you see me, hopefully I have made some progress on my set pieces, and we can see just how much it grows from there. Currently, we're sitting at 606k damage on the character sheet with just about 9 million toughness. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. I sincerely hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.